Welcome, fans! Welcome to today's news on ALEXVALUEHEADFINANCE. Keep rocking and don't fear.
By Romain Fournier, nervousness is still palpable on Wall Street amid rampant inflation and the fear of an imminent invasion of Ukraine by Russia. But the small signals of appeasement between Moscow and the West have managed to reassure investors so far. Moscow has started to remove some troops from the Ukrainian border. According to media reports, Russia and the West alternate threats and outstretched hands but with closed fists. Wall Street, which fell heavily on Monday, was mixed on Tuesday, with a slight rebound of the Nasdaq plus 0.1% but a decline for the Dow Jones minus 0.5% or the S&P 500 minus 0.4%. In fact, almost all sectors were in the red, with the exception of consumer cyclicals. Because Amazon and Tesla held up well in technology, which was helped by Google and Nvidia. This morning, S&P, Nasdaq and Dow futures were up by 1% or more.
So La Tesla is holding up. Figures.
The Ukrainian crisis has replaced inflation as the number one source of volatility across markets since Friday, but don't forget inflation. Investors are normally able to adjust to macroeconomic headwinds, but this is much more difficult to adjust to the consequences of a military invasion. Unless there is a quick compromise between the Kremlin and the West, indexes will play a roller coaster game according to new events or statements. In the meantime, these tensions are boosting energy assets, both oil and gas, which is not very good for inflation. In 2021, Russia provided 38% of the natural gas needs of the 27 EU countries, ahead of Norway, 22%. External LNG imports, 18%, and Algeria, 9%. Europe produces only 9% of the gas it consumes, but it is doing rather well this year because the winter is not very harsh. These mild temperatures, combined with increased LNG imports and Russia's compliance with its contractual delivery obligations, are keeping European stocks at a decent level. But going forward, reducing its dependence on Russian gas will not be an easy task. In the very short term, despite the signals of appeasement sent from Eastern Europe, where talks are resuming between top international leaders while Ukraine holds its breath. On markets, Intel, the U.S. semiconductor maker, announced Tuesday the $5.4 billion buyout of Israeli rival Tower Semiconductor to boost its production capacity amid strong demand. Blackstone, the U.S. private equity firm, announced Tuesday a €23.7 billion recapitalization plan for Mileway, its European subsidiary specializing in last-mile logistics. Marriott reported Tuesday a profit for the last 3 months of 2021 compared to a net loss for the same period a year ago on the back of higher hotel occupancy rates. Immunogen, the group, is up 12% in pre-market trading after signing a licensing agreement with Eli Lilly for the use of its camptothecin molecule to provide a treatment for cancer patients. Texas authorities launched a lawsuit Monday against Facebook, a subsidiary of Meta Platforms, for collecting biometric data from millions of Texans without their consent via the group's facial recognition technology. Tesla CEO Elon Musk donated more than 5 million shares of the automaker's stock to charity in November for a value of $5.7 billion, a stock exchange notice showed Monday. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, acquired nearly 1 million shares of Activision Blizzard before the announcement of Microsoft's $68.7 billion takeover of the video game publisher. A stock exchange notice released Monday shows. As of December 31st, Berkshire Hathaway owned 14.7 million shares of Activision stock worth about $975 million.
So that's it. You've been updated. And we need to keep calm because the Russian-Ukrainian war is on hold. So be patient. Keep holding and have a nice day. Alex out. Like, subscribe, and share. And don't buy la Tesla.